If you want simple exercises to tone your back, then you've come to the right place, because I'm gonna show you 3 beginner level exercises that will strengthen and tone your back and don't need any equipment or a gym to do them. Hey there, Coach Tyler here, and today I'm gonna show you 3 simple beginner exercises that you can do from the comfort of your own home to tone your back. And this is important because almost everybody who begins an exercise routine forgets to work on their back muscles. But this isn't your fault, because the reality is that most of the information out there is focused on exercising your vanity muscles, things like your abs or your arms. In fact, I like to call all the muscles on the front side of your body that you see the show muscles, because, well, they're the muscles that you can see in the mirror, and like I said, they're the muscles that most people tend to focus on. However, in my opinion, strengthening your back is the first thing that everyone should be focusing on, because having strong back muscles means that you can avoid injuries to your lower back, improve your posture, and can feel much stronger while doing all the normal activities that you're faced with in your daily life. It's so important that I like to call the muscles on the backside of your body, especially the muscles that we're gonna be focusing on today, the go muscles. Because when these muscles are strong, you are strong. And the best part is, like I already mentioned, these are beginner exercises that you can do from the comfort of your own home with 0 equipment. So, now that you know what to expect, I'm gonna take you through each exercise and show you how to do each one of them with perfect form. Then, at the end of this video, I'll show you some more variations of these exercises that are intermediate and advanced, as well as put these 3 beginner exercises together into a simple follow-along workout that you can use from the comfort of your own home to strengthen and tone your back in just 10 minutes. So, without further ado, let's jump into that first exercise. All right, this exercise is called the Glute Bridge, and it's one of my absolutely favorite exercises for strengthening the muscles of your spinal erectors, which are the muscles that go up and down the entire length of your spine, as well as strengthening your glute muscles, which are really important if you want to have a strong back. So I'm gonna show you how to do this exercise with perfect form. So start out on your back, and you're just gonna lay down on the ground, and you're gonna bring your feet just underneath your butt like this, almost to the point where you should be able to kind of touch them with your fingertips right there. From there, you're gonna bring your hands down, and this is the trick I like to use. Turn your thumbs outward and put the backs of your hands on the ground like this. That one little difference right there, what that does is, if I put my hands down like this, my shoulders rotate in. If I flip my hands around like that, my shoulders open up, so I'm improving my posture. So from there, keep those fingertips driven towards your heels and drive the backs of your hands toward the ground. Let your head come back, press the weight into your heels, and squeeze the glutes as you bring the hips toward the sky. At the top right here, you can test your glutes if you want to, by just give them a little poke like that. What you want is you want your glutes to be fully fired as you extend the hips to the top position. Now, as you come down, inhale as you come down, exhale as you come back up on every single rep. And what you want to do when you come down is you want to make sure you look down at your knees and make sure that they're going the same direction as your toes. What I mean by that is this: you don't want your knees to be super wide, where my thigh bone is pointing that way, and you don't want them to be super narrow, where my thigh bone is pointing in that way. What you want is knees going the same direction as your toes on every single rep for the glute bridge. So again, fingertips down, backs of hands pushed into the ground. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, drive through the heels, not the toes. Extend the hips, squeeze those glutes tight, make sure those knees are tracking over the toes. And relax, right? Inhale, lift, exhale, relax. So a nice cadence on this looks something like this. And again, make sure to squeeze your glutes at the top on every single rep, all right? So that is how you do the glute bridges, one of my favorite exercises for toning all the muscles of your back and strengthening your glutes at the same time. Real quick, before we go to exercise number 2, where I'll share the second exercise you can use to tone your back, I want to ask you for a quick favor. If you're enjoying this content and want to see more of it, hit the subscribe button and click the little bell icon so you can get an update every time we release a new video like this. It helps us get noticed more, and our videos will help you transform your body faster. Okay, let's head back to the video and talk about the muscles between your shoulder blades. All right, this exercise is called the seated bent YTW. And it's an excellent exercise that you can do multiple times a day if you want to strengthen and tone the muscles between your shoulder blades. Now this is super important because the muscles between your shoulder blades are what create good posture. If you have weak muscles between your shoulder blades, then your posture is going to look like this. If you have strong muscles and toned muscles between your shoulder blades, then your posture will look like this. So this is a great exercise to practice really feeling and strengthening those muscles so you naturally improve your posture and strengthen your back at the same time. So here's how this is going to look. You're going to start in a chair, seated. You're going to bend forward at the hips. Goal would be about 45-degree bend. And from there, you're going to make a Y, a T, and then a W with your arms. So it looks like this. First, you're going to make a Y, and your thumbs are going to be pointed backwards like this. When you're doing this, don't let your chest lift up and bend around like this. Try to think about just keeping your stomach tight the entire time so that your torso stays in one place. The only thing that's moving is your arms. So stomach tight, arms back, thumbs towards the back like that. Inhale as you come back, exhale as you come down. You don't have to come all the way down here. So Y, a T, again, thumbs towards the back of the room, T, and the last one is a W. So you're gonna bend your elbows, and again, thumbs towards the back. You're gonna bend your elbows and open your chest like this. So every one of these is, again, squeezing your shoulder blades together to get those muscles firing, to improve your posture, and to really strengthen that part of your back so you can get rid of that upper back neck pain, right? So one more time, we're gonna go Y, T, W. Y, relax your neck, T, W, all right? So try not to shrug up, keep your shoulders down the entire time, relax your face and neck. You really just wanna drive your hands back and feel those muscles between your shoulder blades firing like crazy. Go slow and controlled, really hold each position just for a fraction of a second, and make sure to practice this exercise often because it's an amazing exercise, like I said, for strengthening your posture and really working those neglected muscles in between your shoulder blades. Hey, before we get to the third and final beginner exercise to tone your back, I wanted to mention that if you like the detail that we give to make sure you're not just exercising, but moving your body correctly, then you'll love the workouts we send to our members at warriormade.com. And that's because our workouts are like having a personal trainer built into your phone, tablet, or desktop computer. Every exercise in our workout is customized to your skill level. And we break down every exercise using our visual teaching system to make sure you're doing exercises with good form. What this means is you can get faster results and in a way that's much safer too. So to give our follow along home workout system a try, just click the link below either now or after you finish this video and you can try it for free on me. Okay, let's jump into the third and final exercise you can do from home to tone your back. All right, this exercise is called the drinking bird with hands on hips. Now, the drinking bird is one of my absolute favorite exercises when it comes to strengthening all of the muscles of your back, starting from your heel all the way to the back of your neck, okay? And it's a great exercise for creating flexibility at the same time. So, to do the drinking bird properly, you're gonna look down at your toes, you're gonna make sure your toes are going straight forward and that your feet are right underneath your hips. So I don't want you too wide, I don't want you too narrow, I just want them straight forward, right underneath your hips. From there, place your hands on your hips and try to make sure that you don't twist around, your hips don't go forward and backwards too much. You should think about your body hinging forward and backward from your hips, not from your spine, okay? So hands on the hips, keep them there. Try to notice if your body's tipping or twisting while we do this. You're gonna put weight on your heels, about 90% of the weight on your heels, 10% on the balls of your feet. You're gonna slightly bend your knees as you hinge forward. Again, everything stays in one place from your tailbone all the way to the top of your head. That's one piece, right? And then you're gonna inhale. You're gonna squeeze your glutes and stand back up to the top position. Now, this may seem really easy, But if you take your time and you really try to feel the glute muscles working and you try to go down as far as you can without bending your spine, it's gonna do wonders for the flexibility of your hamstrings and the strength of your backside. And it's also a great exercise because every time you go to pick up something off the ground, you're gonna think about moving with better form when you practice the drinking bird a lot, which is gonna help you not hurt your lower back at the same time, all right? So again, toes face forward, soft knees, hands on your hips, weight on the heels, hinge to the hips. Don't look up like this, right? Keep your head in line with your body. Keep the core tight the whole time. Squeeze the glutes, come back up to the top. And the breathing is inhale, down, exhale up. And at that top position right there, if you really want to get bonus points, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your legs, really finish that top position nice and strong. That's going to help strengthen those muscles and the core muscles even more, all right? Now, one final note here is that when you're coming forward, only go as far as you can based on your flexibility. So I'm pretty flexible in the hamstrings. I can go real deep while keeping my back flat. But if you can only go here and you try to go further and it makes you round your back like this, then that's fine. Only go as far as you can, keeping your spine in that one piece. When you feel a lot of tension through your hamstrings and calves, then take a moment, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core, come back up to the top position, and finish the rep. All right, practice those drinking birds, work that booty, strengthen that back. It's a fantastic exercise. All right, there you have it. 3 beginner exercises that you can do from the comfort of your own home to tone your back. Now, as promised, I have 2 things for you. First, if these exercises were too easy for you, then I put together another video where I'll take each of these 3 beginner exercises and show you an intermediate and advanced variation of each of them. Go ahead and watch that video by clicking right here. And if these 3 beginner exercises were perfect for you, and you'd like to put these 3 exercises together into a complete beginner workout that you can use to tone your back, then check out this video right here, where you can follow along to a 10-minute workout that I put together for you.